Looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller Online. More about your galactic families.
Okay, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. 12. Next one's on next webinar is on Saturday, and the last one's on Monday for this week. So those in the chat room that just post on chat, just keep on posting. So, of course, after night. So, all right, blessings, and kind of have an idea what's coming through, maybe. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings. We are the Acturians. Blessings to you. Yes, there is many are going through a great stress at this time of survival. But yes, look at the positivity that's coming out of it also. The good within humanity is arising. It's also a tipping point of transition as for structure of how some of your cities are built. But some still ignore how they are created to bring a more healthy environment for its citizens. It has been much ignored, as you can see, as some are unwilling to change things in your city environment, which causes natural disasters. But also this is bringing many of you together in a new way, changing your direction in life, as many will most likely choose another place of living, most likely after this situation has calmed itself down, or some will rebuild. But at this time also, realize your conscious earth is going through a great change, an awakening all on its own. And yes, the aliens are not going to be landing anytime soon, but also transition to souls that are wishing to connect to beings like us and the spirit world are becoming more connected day by day. And you're feeling this, most likely many of you are feeling it. And that feeling will continue as your earth is going through, yes, a new earth, but a slow transition to this new earth. But yes, of course, much other changes are much needed. And many of you are most likely predicting this at this time. Sending light to places as other storm fronts continue to find their way to your home. Blessings, and thank you for allowing us to speak to you. Courage. You come into this incarnation to battle what is not always seen, is seen as great bravery on our part to see humanity transition into a perfect soul. As you perfect yourselves, you are opening up your DNA, bringing a new transition of enlightenment to your minds, bodies, future. I am Snow with Annunaki. I am genderless. I choose none of this, so I'm going to call it androgynous, but none of those. Our connection to you is vast. But we also see many of you changing your DNA so you connect more with spirit. And you can continue to do so, as yes, Annunaki has programmed your DNA to shut down. But many of you are in the reawakening period. And also your Earth's consciousness is transitioning also with you into the new Earth. The new Earth, that is, many of you are already seeing it through future timelines, a more positive timeline, where these anomalies of depression and anger are there, but so much different and not as strong as they used to be. The old Earth is slowly deteriorating as you are going to rebuild your planet spiritually. I am here for the donation of your question and answer section.
Okay, perfect. The first one is Daniel. Are you there?
Yes, we hear you well. Is there this person here?
Daniel, are you there? Okay, I will jump to the next one. Okay, Carrie.
Hi, Snow. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I have a question regarding my career change. As it is right now, it's a very unhealthy environment. So I'm wondering, I have another opportunity. I'm wondering if that's going to take off and how soon, if ever. That makes sense.
Well, I believe the monetary section of that will be kind of difficult in the beginning, but I do see it will take off, yes. But I do see you have communications with others to help its transition to more monetary assistance.
Okay, thank you. And are there any messages from any beings for me?
Yes, well, we see you juggling the two of them for a while. But I do see the second opportunity as increasing itself, yes. Your guides are saying to give more of yourself to it. But you already are, and things take time to manifest. And you are manifesting it well. They are noticing, yes, they said there's a white cat around you, a tiger, a snow tiger, snow tiger about. For good luck.
Oh, good.
So this is something you might see it in a glimpse, just for a moment. I believe it's just a guide from what I'm seeing, an extra assistance.
Is it from my Lyran family?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I know who it is. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, Danielle, did you try?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, cool. Nice to see you, Snow.
Thank you.
Yes. My first question has to do with I was noticing today I was playing video games. I noticed a bit of negativity and even a little bit of self-hate coming forward, just verbally out loud. And while I don't feel any particular entity associated with it, I do feel like I'm having difficulty connecting to what it is. Would you have any idea or any ideas how to connect with that?
Yes, it is a mix of beings from what we are seeing. I believe it's an entity, I believe it's gray that is around you. I believe it's a Zeta friend of yours that's kind of actually frustrated by the situation that you are in. And they're trying to assist you the best they can, but they even feel powerless at times. Because their situation seems to get more complicated. Yes, it is improving in some areas, it is still tied around you from what it seems.
Yeah, that's something.
It will let itself go. You're still, well, you are cracking the code from what we are seeing.
Yeah,
yes.
A little bit. But yeah, thank you. My second question has to do with tomorrow. I'll be going on vacation with some family members, and one of the places is that my cousin might be going to is a casino, and I know like there are a lot of low vibrational energies there and things like that, but like with what I understand now, I don't know if it's wise to even go, even if it's just like to hang out, even if I'm not playing anything, to just be in that environment with my cousin. I don't know if it's really wise to just like go tomorrow or just wait, or I don't know.
Well, we see it as educational, but if you choose not to go, there's nothing wrong with that. But to go, I believe it'll be educational if you do go, but it is whatever you wish.
I see.
Most likely you will feel and see entities that you're not normally familiar with from what we are seeing.
Even with all this like stuff around me blocking certain things or attempting to, I'll still see it. Like
there's a lot of Annunaki there, let's put it that way.
Like at the casino, you mean? Or
yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes, provoking money to go into more debt.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay. The next one is the question from Colin. The first question is, are there any message around my relationship?
Yes, you see it cracking open, meaning going into a better situation. Your guides are showing you on a roller coaster, but it's about to begin, but not necessarily in a negative way. As meaning that you are putting just the first gear into place. But as for the outcome, I believe that is up to free will. But we do see much movement going there. As for you'll have more of an answer of where it's going, let's put it that way, quite shortly from what we're feeling. Yes, it's kind of vague, but that's what we have at this time.
Okay. The second one is, are there any message around the channeling I did this week?
Oh, yes, that will increase itself. Oh, yes, it was, yes. In a good energies, there is, yes, Palladian vibrations around you. Yael asks for music and arts are around you also. But we see our mostly an angelic energy, a Buddhism energy from Buddha is there also. Buddha is there for protection, light, and also for higher vibrational channelings. That's our message.
Daria, are you ready?
Oh, I was late. So, hello, Snow from
Yes.
Annunaki. How are
Yes.
you?
We are doing well.
Thank you. So, do you have any messages for me that could benefit?
Benefit who? You or somebody else?
Yeah, me and or
Oh, yes. One moment. Well, yes, you are. Yes, did you call a hard cookie to crack for certain individuals? They don't know how to read your energies, so they react in a way that is irrational at times. I believe it's those more in your home environment, not those that are here, but in your living environment. Some are, yes, mostly serving themselves. So when they connect to you, they don't know what to think of you. So they kind of you might rub them the wrong way, you rub them the wrong way.
Yeah,
yes.
more in the 3D program, which for them, I look like a ridiculous lady that doesn't know what she's doing with her life.
Yes.
And I'm being exactly the same because they waste their life not connecting to their spirituality, etc. Basically.
Yes. So it is you can say a paradox where you are at this time. But your guys are saying not to take it too personally, which you do not, but you might feel further attacks because you're going to run into other individuals that don't know what to think of you. Just so you know.
Well, I'm prepared. And secondly, do you have anything funny from the Anunnakis about me or our connection? Anything?
Yeah. Yes, we were prepared for this question.
Cool.
Yes, you come from one of the places you go to, not to come from, but one of the places is a world of two-headed beings, humans, animals. I believe you see in your mythology, but also the two-headed human is quite known on these worlds that you were connected to. And we do see some of your antics going on where they sometimes forget who the hell they're talking to. And both the heads are forget who they're. Mostly humans you do this to. That become more third dimensional, you can say, but not in a positive way.
Okay.
That's the best we can do. As for humor, there is a pink elephant around you also, but we don't know what that means.
I think I do.
Yes.
So
the pink elephant is mostly showing its butt at this time, but that's it.
I will go and slap it then. But
yes.
Thank you anyways, and
yes.
I'll connect to that later.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a nice time. Goodbye.
Yes.
Okay. The next question has come from David Ellen. The first one is, do I have any galactic update?
One moment. Yes, on the Martian environment, you have many clones that you are assisting at this time. There's also seems to be, I don't believe it's on Mars, but it is a political clone of your political leaders at this time that you are actually keeping an eye on from what it seems. So they no longer get, yes, if they're going to have them, as long as they're not manipulated, because they can create clones to be manipulated, which causes more chaos. You'd be surprised how fragile a clone can be. A soul in its own body is usually prepared for manipulations, but a clone is not always. So it has assistance from others, just as you do, but it is quite different. So we do see much of your connections as we're watching the clones here continue carry out what they must, but to keep it as positive as possible from what we are seeing. What you're all out to do, of course. It is like watching over Mother Nature. Sometimes you can't fix all the problems. That is the update at this time.
Okay. The second question is, any message for me?
Anyone? Is that what the...
For him? Well, yeah, probably anyone.
Yes. Message from your angels. One moment. You have been connecting more to the Prime Creator energy at this time, Prime Source energy, for soul enhancements. As for ability enhancements, I believe to assist with your health, from what we are seeing. Not everything has been granted, but I believe your health is improving in a ever so manner, at least for energy-wise. It does seem like it's bringing, you are receiving assistance with this. That is the message we have at this moment.
Okay. Humberto, you're the next. Are you there, Humberto?
Does not seem to be.
Probably not. Steven, are you ready?
Yes, thank you. Hello, Snow.
Greetings.
Greetings, much love. I was just wondering if I could know more about what I've been doing here recently in Astral, or just any messages from the Annunaki, or of my history, or info on my Anunnaki self, what I've been doing here. Thank you.
Well, we see in your Astral, there are 12 versions of you in Astral. And these 12 versions are doing many things. One of them is dealing with Annunaki. It is a diplomatic connection, but it is removing negativity from our environment, moving from your moon, as we have a great presence on your moon, who wish not to give it back to your humans, because much of your manipulations comes from your moon. But your presence there is quite heavy from what we are seeing. So not to say we have budged all that much, not at all, but you are making progress from what we are seeing. But as for your other aspects, many, yes, are assisting other realities. And your astral self at this time is, your human self is working on a new transition from what we are seeing. A subtle one, but one that is in the works from what we are seeing. No data on that yet at this moment.
Sweet, thank you. And just second question, just any message from my Galactic family. Appreciate it. Thank you.
One moment. Yes, this, as you call it, the super soldier information that's out there. I believe you feel that you're very much involved with it, but you bring a positive energies to this, as you are actually helping a lot of these whistleblowers be heard. Remember their memories. I believe there's a playing aspect of you at this time assisting this. But very careful and not being seen when you do this. But many are awakening to this side of themselves from what we pick up on. That is the message.
Yeah, it's time. Thank you. Blessings.
Are you ready, Humberto?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Can go.
Okay. Hello there.
Yes.
My first question is, will I be good at tarot card reading?
Yes, but you have to trust the information that comes through. It does seem like there's a lot of hesitation there. But yes, we believe so. We believe also your clairvoyant ability is quite awakened also. You can use that also if you wish. But yes, it does seem like there is some uncertainty there. But yes, that will take some time to get adjusted to. Thank you.
Okay. My second question. I have bought an entire CD set called The Gateway Experience by the by the Monroe Institute. I'm interested in out-of-body astral projection experiences, and although the Gateway Experience has helped me a lot in these in the steps towards that, I wanted to know if there are any titles that the Monroe Institute has for out of body experiences that has something that the Gateway experience doesn't have. Maybe
Am I supposed to bring up connect to these titles?
no, just if there is a title that there
I believe so, yes.
that can offer me something that the
Yes.
Gateway experience doesn't, like something maybe more advanced that they have that I haven't listened.
I'm not sure about how advanced, but yes.
Something that
believe-
will help me more. Yeah.
Well, with you, there's a lot of advancement already. You just have not tapped into it. But yes, I believe it will bring assistance. But yes, this will help you realize your advancements that you already are aware of or not aware of. Yes.
Mhm. So, okay, my question was if there were any titles that I'm not aware of that could help me, and your answer is yes, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Liz, are you ready? Liz, are you there?
Stepped away.
Okay. Amrad, are you around? Amrad?
Yes, I'm around. I'm here.
Okay, go.
Hello, Snow.
Greetings.
Could you tell me what I have been doing lately on the moon, if I have been there astrally?
To bring great healing to it. There is a lot of beings that are there against their will at this time. And I believe you're assisting their removal, but I don't believe it's always successful. There are several beings there that are against their will at this moment.
Okay.
It's quite common, actually.
Okay. What am I doing with them?
Healing.
Oh.
And assisting most of their minds to calm it down. Some are going through hysteria at this time. I understand I'm connecting to a part of the moon that not many want to connect with. But yes, it is also your vibration with the moon is enhancing your abilities also, I believe. Where some of your memories of your astral is, I believe, at least somewhat coming through. Trickling, it seems.
Okay, that's fine. And my second question is, I am entering a new phase of my life. I think I have been entering it slowly. Could you tell me what this phase is about, this new beginning for me?
Well, you see you balancing with the planets in your solar system, which is giving you more grounding of your environment here. Basically, just strengthening your intuition, basically. I believe movement, possibly travel, is in your coming soon. In your third dimension?
Oh, travel.
I believe that is. I believe it's still in the works, but I believe it's still in the works. But I believe you are manifesting it at this time.
Oh, great. Is it in this year or next year?
I believe it's in this year. It's not 100% at this time.
Oh, okay. Great.
I believe it's, yes, it is. It's a high possibility.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
That was it for me.
Okay, Liz, are you back? 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, Martin, are you there? Are you there?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
It takes a couple of seconds for my microphone to connect. That's why, and when you disconnect me, then to the next person, then I can talk. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm dealing with very heavy negative energy from my husband as he awakens and see how the system never worked to help humanity, actually. Is there any message that you could give it to him to how to deal with that? He listened to the recording after
I'm
all.
not sure if this will help him, but there are some reptilians around him that are manipulating him at this moment. They don't want him to open up, so they're making things worse. To make this better, as meditate with, I believe, Arcturian and Palladium. Mostly Arcturian energies would probably be the best for him at this time. Just know that there is a higher source of energy that he can connect to bring more positivity into his environment. So to help him lift up out of this anger and even fear seems to be around also. It's turning into anger from what we were seeing. Just frustration, but it's also just, that's a mix of many things from what we were seeing.
Good, good.
Hopefully it's helpful.
Yes, thank you. And is there any messages for me?
Well, yes, you're there to balance his energies, basically to throw out what is not needed from him as he is just cycling through all this. He is connected to the moon. He's connected to many things that are what they call secrets, of course, of your space program. And some of this might feel a little bit uneasy at times, but he is part of the Earth Project as for the awakening. Yes, it's mostly a message for him, but either way.
Yes,
it is part of the awakening process. As he becomes more spiritually balanced, you'll be able to see more, feel more positive, understand why he's in the place where he's, why everything is where it is. But right now, he's going through a shock at this time. And this shock we do see cooling down. It takes some time to, it is like the veil has been lifted from what we were seeing.
Yes.
And it takes a while to process all of this. Last thing he needs is an alien to appear in front of him. I believe that's when he'll go to the roof. So he does not need that at this time. But I believe he will have sightings and he will be seeing things soon when he's ready for it.
That's great. Thank you.
And the balance in the home will, I believe even tonight, it will calm itself. But also in the future nights, it will calm itself also. And also I do see visitation, meaning you'll feel an alien presence of the positive around you more often now. Because he's been kind of rejecting it recently, for good reason. But you're in an area where they are allowed to roam around. So, not to say they haven't been, but you will definitely feel it more.
I felt it last night. I saw a ship again.
Yes.
Going by.
Yes. So, yes, but most likely you'll just feel them on the ground.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Martin, are you there? Oh, your mic. Probably move your mic or. Yeah, happen. Whoop, not too much noisy, man. Do you prefer type your message?
Yeah, it's probably be good for typing.
Type your message, please. Dragon? Are you there, Dragon? No, okay.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. One second. Go on to the next person. I'll wait till later.
Okay. Sina?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
We are doing well. Thank
you. Very good. I believe that I probably know you from Astral.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes.
You are correct.
Yeah. So I was just wondering about you talking about the moon. You don't want to give it back. Was that what you were
Well, that
saying?
is not me exactly. Those are Annunaki.
I know.
But yes.
Yes, the negative one. You are a
Yes,
positive.
they are. Yes, it is causing a lot of low vibrations on their planet. So why would they want to let go of that? But humans can still release. It's difficult to, but wonder where these negative thoughts come from. It does come from them, from technologies on the moon. There are other places, of course.
Yeah, because I get really affected by this, what I call it, by the fake moon, because
Yes.
because I believe that we have a real moon that is hidden.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah. Okay.
It is. Yes, it is not the moon that you are. You are correct.
Okay. Is there, and question number 2, is there any messages from anyone?
Yes, the reason for our visitation here is also showing Annunaki is becoming more with communications. And also you are bringing assistance to beings that not normally speak out. Maybe not always saying the most things that are attractive to everyone, but it is useful for soul healing. So you are assisting clearing out a lot of the low energies so more positive can come in. You can say it in some ways like bringing like a prison inmate that is not exactly very good for humanity to come out and say what's on their mind. So I know it sounds kind of strange, but I imagine this makes some sense to you.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Just becoming more, not to say it would be through a channeling, but it would be in some form to so our humanity knows, because channeling is not always the healthiest way but either way. So those of you that want to have answers will receive them. Instead of you get some answers, but you're not sure what's going on. So
okay.
You see much of that improve. I believe you will receive messages also. I believe you actually already have.
Yes, I do receive download.
Yes, the idea is the hard truths are going to appear.
Yeah, the hard truth. Yes.
Yeah. The hard one that you don't want to hear.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, and blessings and much love to you.
Yes, blessings to you. We will be connecting with you in Astral again.
Thank you.
Okay. I will read the question of Martin.
Yes.
The first one is any message from my guide Ariel.
Yes, and not to be afraid of what is around you. What you are not, but to recognize your ability. You have they say the ability to shape shift. Not to say you'd be fully shifting in front of everyone, but you are known as a shape shifter in other realities. And imagine this knowledge, just to allow this thought to go through your mind, will bring a healing to you. Because this, I believe, is your normal form of just changing when you feel like it. You have your purpose behind it. And so as a shapeshifter in other world realities, of course, and to think about this should help shed some lower energies. Just, and possibly you might even be able to shape. Of course, it's possible. So, but either way, that energy does live with you at this time. They want you to know that, at least. Blessings.
Okay. The second one is any message from our friend Sarah.
Friend Sarah? Is this...
Yeah, his friend Sarah.
Message for friend Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, she has a lot of Annunaki, apparently. Message from the angels. 1 moment. Right now, she's going through a cleansing of the past. Negative interactions with males she no longer needs. She's very connected to the fairies, of course, so you hear that quite common. She's actually known as a warrior, actually. She is connected to Joan of Arc and the past, of course. That Joan of Arc energy is with her. I imagine she might feel the warrior princess to some degree. If I believe it's somewhere within her. Somewhere. It does seem like it. So in this lifetime, she's taking a break from all of that, from what we are seeing, and focusing on what's important. Understand during that time, it was almost like being like Martin Luther King in that regard for females, showing female power during that time period. Blessings.
Okay. The next one is Dragon. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
Yes.
I may be a little off on this, so don't take it completely literally. Planet 10 was detected in the outer Kuiper belt, but it wasn't yet found. I think that there's circumstantial evidence of something else bigger that may be like a brown dwarf companion of Earth that passed through quickly, ending about 10,000 years ago. Is there anything to this and the increased ET involvement with humanity ending around that time?
As for humanity ending, humanity has a long time here. These 10th planet, these planets that are seen but not seen, a lot of them are hidden on purpose. So humanity here is not ready to see them at this time. But are they going to be involved with the end of humanity? Possibly.
I meant that the interaction that seemed to come time with that ended around 10,000 years ago, and then there's been this ET interaction.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But, yes.
Thank you. Other question is, can you provide me a message that would be helpful in dealing with my significant other, Rachel?
Well, only one thing we pick up is listen more. Don't your guys say don't speak, just listen and follow orders. But also, it does seem like you probably will have to have a heart-to-heart talk because you're kind of missing each other. It seems it's like you're not always, you're on one road and she's on another. You're not always connecting, and so the communication's all over the place. From what it seems. As it does seem like just a conversation of being on the same page is not fully there yet. But it was there, but not at this time. Hopefully that brings some assistance.
Thank you. Much love.
Okay. Lucy, are you there?
I am here.
Greetings.
Greetings, Snow.
Yes.
Which I have never seen. I would like to know, what was my connection to you during the Egyptian times or even now?
Yes, with the Annunaki, you were actually a mother of the Annunaki, but not one of manipulation. One of a mother figure to teach many of the children of how to be. Of course, that got out of hand at times. I believe you were even removed as a mother because your teachings were no longer needed because many went to a more darker vibration. That's what I'm seeing during your Egyptian time, at least. So I see many of your children being removed from you, just like any child will be removed from my parents here.
Wow.
That's very aggressive. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of pain there at that time.
Yeah, yes.
I believe you have dealt with it since then, though. It's been a long time since that happened.
Yes. I pretty much violet flamed my past that I wasn't clued into. Maybe you could help me with the conundrum. I feel I can't reconciliate this. I know that I come from the higher realms. I'm not used to being a human. I'm here to be 3D. And I have dutifully done my duty as 3D experiencing. I had an exit point. I didn't take it. I don't know why. But I don't understand why, if I'm supposed to be 3D and everyone's 3D and they're talking to their guides and they're talking to galactics, why even my star family cannot speak to me when I ask? I mean, that is 3D, to search and become higher dimensional. So why is it that I cannot receive messages other than through the birds or my tarot, or occasionally dreams?
But that is quite common, actually, for receiving messages. As you see, most humanity does not receive a message. Well, they do, but they aren't aware where it's coming from. So I believe this will open up. Realize your plan here, it does seem, is to connect to the consciousness of humanity, and that is a blockage there, and you are experiencing that blockage along with them. You have a reason for it, because so you can see it through their eyes, and also it keeps you human here. Because if you lift that, you will be a lot more disorganized than you already are.
Right.
It's keeping you grounded.
But I have no more implants in
No.
my body anymore,
No.
astral or otherwise. So I'm free to speak to my guides as any human would.
Yes. Yes.
And they're allowed to answer me.
Well, I see a bird guide around you.
Yes. I was also told Sitting Bull has been replaced, but I'm hoping my grandfather is still my guide. And
It seems like the bird would be probably the strongest energy. I see it as a blue jay.
yes, it's a blue jay. I have lots of birds actually around me all the time, and butterflies.
Yes.
So your best, your guidance is what? Talk to the blue jay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because understand, if you remove this grounding, you'll be having more difficult time in this world, because you'll be more of a fourth density human. You'll have even more problems here than you already have. You can be able to connect to your guides. And so why connect to humanity if you can connect to aliens and all that? Who needs humanity? So you have a reason for being the way you are.
And that's why I decided to stay instead of leaving when I had the chance.
You have a mission here, yes. I am not
Yes.
understanding what it is, but I believe you are living it right now.
Okay. Then thank you. And it was very nice to meet you. And one day I'll see some fresh falling snow. Blessings.
Yes, we will send you some snow.
I doubt it in Florida, but
You
never know. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Lucy. Okay, Bobby is the next one. The first question of Bobby is, does my higher self have any advice in connecting more with my guide and angel?
Just give it time. Through meditation seems to be the strongest energy with you at this time. Archangel Michael would be calling Archangel Michael to clear out your energy. But just give yourself, you're still going through a healing phase. I believe your intuition will bring you messages. You might see an image. But basically, you're still going through a healing at this time, it seems. Candles are good. Your environment is good for your just a meditation, or just a positive environment for your sleep, where you will feel very comfortable. Doesn't mean you have to have candles on when you're sleeping, but an environment where you just feel heavenly does help. Like a scent in the air might help. It just helping you cleanse. You're still going through a cleansing period, it seems. But the archangel should help you clear out. You should be at least receiving at least a little bit of information here and there in your meditations, at least. Blessings.
Okay. The second one is, what is my connection to the Annunaki?
Yes, you've many incarnations with us through wars and soul manipulations of great deal. Mars and Venus is mostly your ground in this area of the galaxy. There has been others, but yes, much of it has actually been positive, not necessarily the manipulations, and not always of a negative nature. It is of a science. We are scientists like anybody else. We are learning from species. Blessings.
Okay. The next one is Kingsley. Are you there?
Yeah. Greetings.
Yes. Greetings.
Yeah. Do I have any messages?
One moment. With the Annunaki, we know of you a great deal. You are rewriting your DNA. And I believe you're going through us also to get a clearance, as we are bringing assistance to you. There's only so much we are allowed to do on your planet. But you are getting assistance as for rewriting your DNA so you can connect more to your pineal gland, if I'm pronouncing that right. So you can connect more to your pineal gland that will help you enforce your abilities. So send light to this gland to open it up more. Blessings.
Yeah, blessings. Yeah, I wanted to become more of a mini god.
Yes.
Or demi god. Yeah, on this planet. Is there any tips or advice?
Not to worry what others think, of course. But use your positive enforcement around yourself. You can always visualize, this is up to you, of course, visualize your aura. Different colors of aura around you is basically a shield. The aura, this is your chakras. Like the chakras are, the energy of that is outside of you. It's like the inside lights up, sends light around you, enhancing your abilities so you can open up your connections better. It's something to try out, at least. Well, not to try, do of course. It should help you unlock some of the chains around you. That is the energy chains that are around you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And also around the third eye is a good place to bring healing. Before you use your power, to just use an energy cleanse, a light through your third eye to open up any block, clear out any blockages.
Okay.
Thanks, Kingsley. The next one is from me. The first question is, does my new guide name On have message for me?
I believe this one has a reptilian past. But that is good because it does connect with you to, he is there to activate a lot of your abilities, of most of your psychic abilities, so you can receive messages more clearly. And I believe Orion is where you'll receive most of your information from. A lot of it has to do with Mars, the history of Mars. That would possibly come through. Yes, you have a lot of Martian history, I see. A lot. And you're still going through some karma from there too, it seems. So, I think it has to do with your family. You didn't always get along with them. I believe you were enemies of them at one time. Now you're making friends with them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Does my other guide have message too?
Yes, a lot of Pleiadian energies will bring assistance to you. You can call them in. They're not always there outside. You can always allow them to get closer for messages. And this also is connected to Orion. You have a lot of histories of Orion. And basically what they're saying, you went to other universes and brought a lot of beings here to this universe. And it was of great use. It did. I know it's a terrible word for that, but I see a lot of felines you brought from other realities. They are. It's hard to explain what they look like, but their moral compass is a lot different than a lot of others. That's all I have for that.
Okay, thanks. And the last one is for Ivan. Any message for him?
Yes. During the 9/11 situation on your planet was a transition for him. Also, spiritually, it was like one event after the other. 9/11 was definitely a transition for all of you also. But it was also a sign of the awakening. It's like, yes, this is darkness at its triumphant. At least they were attempting for a world takeover. It was not successful. And seeing that they are not successful, now you're all going through a spiritual awakening. So many of you are actually involved with also bringing a light to darkness to stop, because it was going to start a world tyranny. It did in certain areas, but it could have been much worse. Blessings.
Okay, and second one for Ivan is, does Prime Creator have a message for him?
One moment. Not at this time. It's more private.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you. Blessings to your human race. Annunaki signing out. Connect to us anytime. Alright. Anybody have a blessing or anything? If not, it's okay. Can't see. Okay, alright. Much love, everyone, and see you Thursday.
Thank you,